We sure did, Zoraida. We have found out a lot about the Skills Development Fund, but there is so much left to know, and that is not for a lack of asking. So we caught up with the Labour Minister, David Piccini, here in Brampton at an industry safety group speech he was making, and asked him about what is amounting to an enormous sum of taxpayer dollars. Minister Piccini, it's Jon Woodward from CTV News. We wanted to talk to you about the Skills Development Fund and the allegations that you have given millions of dollars to what appear to be your friends.
Look, we're in the business of training, investing in life-changing and saving training, and that's what we're doing.
That was the start of our questions to Ontario Labour Minister David Piccini Thursday morning. The subject, the province's $2.5 billion Skills Development Fund, and where that money went and why. We've reported on millions to businesses who are also PC party donors. The Auditor General finding political staff overruled bureaucrats and who got nearly $750 million.
Not fair, transparent, or accountable.
Piccini told News 1010 last week he intervened to get a grant to a company. He was photographed with the director of that company in rinkside Maple Leaf seats.
Something doesn't smell right about that.
The NDP complaining that he attended a wedding in Paris for a lobbyist for that same company after it got $7.5 million. These are millions of dollars going to people you're socializing with.
Look, there's a public registry that's there.
The public registry that shows millions of dollars going to the people you're going to weddings in Paris with?
Look, my personal business, I have a personal life. We all, in our personal life, make friends through our profession, through our work.
Using the lobbyist registry, CTV News tracked about $80 million of these grants that went through one firm, run by Doug Ford's former campaign manager. CTV News has tracked some $100 million in grants that went to unions or industry groups that endorsed the PCs in the last election. Is this about a political way of greasing the wheels?
Well, I think it's a bit ironic that in the past people criticized PCs about not having the support of Labour, and now that we do, trying to find any reason. But the bottom line is, and the truth is, that when we're supporting unions on the job site, we're supporting programs all over Ontario that are giving people real skills.
One of those unions, LIUNA, telling CTV News in a statement, LIUNA's endorsement was not transactional. To suggest otherwise is nothing more than a smear campaign. They got at least $27 million. Many listed grants have no attached dollar figure. We don't have a picture of where the money went, of what grant went to whom. Why the secrecy?
The Skills Development Fund is changing lives, and the Premier and myself,
but why do that
our
in
entire
secrecy?
government,
Why do that Why do that in secrecy? Why not be public about where the money is going?
I've been at almost every recipient to see the life-changing training that's gone on.
After that, his staff intervened, and our interview was over. So you've heard our questions and his answers. There was so much more. We're going to put the entire 7-minute exchange on our website so you can watch the whole thing and make your own judgment. As for the ministry, they're standing by the effects of this Skills Development Fund and the 100,000 jobs they say it's helped people get. Reporting live from Brampton, I'm Jon Woodward. Back to you.